One morning, Molly was feeling sorry for herself. "I'm getting old," she said sadly. "I can't get about like I used to. It's all right for you young ones, but my wheels are getting stiff." Hank, James and Henry, who've been on the Fat Controller's Railway longer than Molly, but they didn't say so. But at first, James was getting tired with Molly's complaints. Poor old whinge pot," he said. "It's no use just sitting there whinging. Why don't you tell the Fat Controller that you passed it?" But Molly did not like that idea. But not all old engines, what she had heard, were preserved. Some, they said, were sold for scrap. Molly shivered, and she decided not to take a chance on it. The midnight goods trains where the diesels normally pull. Usually one of the Fat Controller's diesels pull it. So Boko was away, and Dennis was being mended. So Molly will have to do their goods at the docks. "All this extra shunting," she grumbled while she was angry. But she couldn't rest without a mow. And she couldn't. It became morning after when night time was over, and then Molly was about to do her own work instead when the inspector arrived with some bad news. People that have hotels, the people that live in those hotels next door to the docks are complaining, he said, and they told me that there was a moaning noise pottering about, he said. Well, I remember hearing anything last night, said Molly's driver. It's just Molly moaning about her extra shunting, said James cheekily. Shut up, retorted Molly. If you were going to shunt trucks in the docks every night, you would moan and groan too like everybody, she said. It became night time, and then her driver and fireman were trying to sort out the problem. But when he was ready, he realized, now he knows what it was, what gave her the problem. Well, I know what it was, said Molly's driver. Your brakes were shivering and squeaking. That's what made you distracted about that noise last night. Tomorrow we shall tell the Fat Controller. Just then, it became morning, and then the Fat Controller spoke severely to Molly. I cannot afford engines to complain about my railway, he ordered. Tell Scarlow and driver, tell Scarlowy and Stepney to take the good night goods trip. Tell Stepney and Scarlowy to keep their good thoughts on with concentrating with the midnight goods train until the diesels come back. When Scarlowy and Stepney are going to be finished with the midnight goods train tonight, he said, and Molly won't be able to have it for long. She will be needing to go. She needs to go to the works to have her wheels mended after when she's done, he said. And so her driver and fireman agreed. Molly was happy never to shunt goods trains ever again, but her nickname with Old Winge Pot stuck forever, in which made herself really embarrassed, in which what really made her think about why that she is never going going to get even more impressed forever, because her name is still called Molly, but her name, poor old Winge, stuck forever in a very own nickname.